Oh yeah, the loading screen. Oh shit. Okay. Ah. All right. Oh, loading screen. Oh, loading screen. Alright, so let's see. So I got a new Merciless. Where's my old Merciless? 116. See, this one's only 114. Rifle damage, critical hit, critical chance. 15, 13, 7, 5. Wow, it's really fuck. Why did I pick this piece of shit up? Skill haste is. Oh, I wanted to use it for that skill. I see. Both those skills. Alright. Jeez, look how many fucking knee pads I have. Armor max, explosive resistance, health. Hmm. Wait, why do I have the bighorn equipped? Fucking dumb. Wow, I got White Death sniper rifle. You know what? I actually gotta try that out. And how I'm gonna do that? So where's my DPS class? So what's that? 404k? I want to see this White Death that I have. White Death, 791. You only get 5 shots though. Where's the fucking... I gotta test this shit out, man. Oh wow, you get all that shit, eh? Alright, well, let's go to the White House first. I want to check this White Death out.
Safe area detected. Agent requesting backup.
Well, since I'm here, I may as well trade these things up. Library?
Oh, hello.
Talents? What? Interesting, but okay. That's the scope that I have on it? White Death, really? We only have 5 shots, though. Make it a optimal range. I need the headshot damage, though. 2.5 mil? Why is it not a crit? 4 million for a crit, I guess? Fucking 5 bullets, that's where my problem's gonna be, though. What? What the fuck? I'm hitting it! Alright, let's fucking take that shitty scope off. Optimal range, let's do stability. Because I'll probably be using it like this anyway. 3 mil? Wait, why is he bleeding? What traits does this gun have? Oh, that one suck. like it.
You need help with something?
Oh wow. I could change accuracy to it's definitely going to be critical hit damage or critical hit chance. I'd like to go with critical hit chance. Wait, so
Good to see you. Oh, hello. Need help crafting something?
you know what? Let me check something. So what gun do I have here? Yeah, you're gonna need that. Alright, let's try this out now. It's only got 5 bullets though. Fuck me. Why is it so fucking... equipment? Why is it only 2 million? The fuck, man. Maybe that's why. Why does my fucking... It's because you lose accuracy. You need to gain it. Let's try this. It still fucking sways. Fucking accuracy did nothing. No. No way. I won't buy this shit. No, I'm actually gonna go for the 35% headshot damage. I don't like the way this thing fucking sways though. Where are these bullets going? $3.2 mil, I like it. I don't like that it sways though.
You are now group leader. A clan member has joined your team.
Meh. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. 3.4 mil. I'm happy with that. Alright. Fucking 3 shots, there goes an elite boss. That's what I'm talking about.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sorry about that. I couldn't get my headset sound to turn on.
Oh.
All right. Oh, how'd your orientation go?
Oh, it's good. They're all the same.
Use your PPE and
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. You get 2 15-minute breaks and 1 half-an-hour lunch and fucking whatever. So what are they paying you?
Believe it or not, I actually didn't ask. I don't think they actually... I think they tell you individually when you start your shift, probably. Because everybody was sitting there. I don't think they just outright say you all get paid the same. Or I think a few of us might be getting paid differently. Or they would have just said we're all getting the same. So I think they're going to tell us on our first shift. I think some of those people were starting that very day, so I'm sure they already got told.
Well, they should have... I mean, they kind of have to tell you, like... It should have been outlined in your paperwork at the temp agency or whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's probably
Well,
good
there's-
money. I mean, considering it's not a, it's probably a large company. From the looks of manufacturing company, because they've got 3 separate businesses, and on top of that, I believe minimum wage in Canada now is like $15 an hour anyway. And then considering Randstad makes their fee on top of that, so they're probably giving you like 16, $17 an hour.
I'm assuming probably, yeah.
Oh, which is, I mean, fuck, man, that's not bad. You actually might be getting more than that. I mean, it's fucking Burlington, right? Like, Jesus, your cost of living out there is high as fuck. They have to have something to attract people coming from Hamilton and fucking all St. Catharines and all those places, right?
Yeah.
Right. Did you find any work booths or?
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it soon. I'll do it before Tuesday.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do you have like what are they called? Like Mr. Safety shoes or whatever?
I have
What's
no
called?
idea. I don't think so.
You know what you should do? And I mean, you're used to wearing the shoes that you have anyway. Don't get boots.
Well, no, I'm not.
Yeah, get the actual like safety shoes, man. those old school.
Well, it's
guys
not a
that have been
choice.
doing
I
factory
can't
work-
get boots. I can't. My brace doesn't fit in boots. It's not how it works. So I already
Oh.
knew. Yeah, I already knew I was gonna have to get shoes.
Well,
But,
fuck it, who cares? Safety shoes are fucking better anyway, man.
Yeah.
Just get some like fucking comfortable ass insoles and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, why is my throat all stuffy? Bam. 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 You excited or?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, it seems like an alright place. I mean, I looked at the company and shit online. It looks alright.
I could care less what they do or how long they've been there or even how much they pay you. I don't. That's not what I care about, right? It's see if I
Yeah,
can get
it's
back
just
to
getting
work is
back.
all I care about.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that's understandable.
Yeah, we'll see. If anything, if I do want to change, it'd be for something closer, because it's pretty far away. It's probably about a $17 Uber ride just to get there. So,
Fuck.
yeah. So which is yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I just
Yeah.
I'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's gonna go the way that I think it's gonna go. It's a fucking factory. There's no really different factories. They're all the same. Actually, this factory is
Yeah.
actually a little bit different. Actually, I kind of like it. The managers and shit like that, they don't sit up in the fucking office staring at you, everyone working. They actually are down there working throughout the whole shift.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Oh, cool.
that I kind of like. So it's, I don't know. I don't like wearing masks. I fucking hate it. It's gonna be a bitch. I find that at one point or another, I have trouble. I don't have trouble breathing, but it gets to a point where it feels claustrophobic, and I hate that.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I don't like anything over my face. Like I like if like the blankets and shit like that like cover my face while I'm sleeping, I'll be like ugh, and I'll wake up and fucking take them off my face. I hate that shit. Like I don't like anything on my face. That's just the way that I've always been, right? I don't even like things touching my face.
Yeah.
Like, just for the sheer fact, I don't like anything near my face, on my face, or touching my fucking face. Like unless you have a purpose, unless you're around my face or my mouth or my eyes or whatever for a fucking purpose, like a doctor or a dentist or something, like, or a fucking girlfriend or something, or like my pet or something, just stay the fuck away from my face.
Yeah.
like that's just the way that it is, right? Like I don't mean to be a dick, but like people have gotten in like my personal space before, like too close to my face, and I can like feel them breathing on my cheek, and I'll be like, dude, you gotta back up.
Yeah.
Like you're too close to me right now, right? I don't know, whatever. Some people would think that's fucking weird, but I've been that way since I was a kid, so is what it is.
All right, I'm just going to test a few shots out here quickly. I was trying that
Yeah.
that new sniper rifle that I picked up. It's I don't know, man. The White Death. It's a named sniper rifle. It's pretty much it's God. It's God mode. It's got critical hit chance, headshot damage at 137. Like it's perfect. It's just it's got 5
Right.
bullets, and it's weird. It's like when you go to aim, it like moves
Yeah.
left and right a little bit. Like it's like what
Oh,
the
the
fuck?
stability. The
I even
stability
added
is shit.
stability and it didn't do anything. That's what pissed me off. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just want to test out the Baker's does quickly. I just want to see what it can do now. Pretty much a million a shot. All right.
Nice.
Wait, why isn't it registering? Oh, there we go. What?
Yeah, that other sniper rifle sounds like the like the Kar 98, where you have to like, you know, take the bullet out of the slide every single time. You have to be like, bam, and then fucking slide the old bullet out and put the new one in. I forget what it's called. That shit has no validity or whatever. Anyway, like if you're in the middle of a firefight, it's not the weapon of choice.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is, right? What you lack in firepower, you make up for in accuracy and damage, right? So
Yeah. That makes those 3, 4 shots, 5 shot. What?
ooh, hoorah. Have you ever watched The Umbrella Academy?
No.
Oh, it's really good actually. It's all filmed in Toronto, which is really cool. But the like the opening scene of the second season was fucking epic, man. Like they went like full superhero mode. Like,
Yeah.
None of the emotional like backstory bullshit. Like it was just them like fighting the Russians. Like
Yeah.
the Russians invaded fucking the U.S. And Five, the brother who can like travel through time, appears, and like all 6 of like the rest of his like brothers and sisters from the Umbrella Academy, like they're all adopted. They're all there, and you get to see them at like the height of their power. It's like
Okay.
fucking super wicked, man. Like the one girl, like she can control people. So she'll say something to them, and she's like, what was it? She's like, I heard I blew your mind, and then all of a sudden their fucking heads explode. Like it's cool, man. And like another one of it, the one girl, she's got like super powerful like telekinesis kind of thing.
Yeah.
So she fucking they shoot a shell at her out of the fucking grenade, and she basically just shreds it into like a million pieces with her mind. Like, it's fucking wicked, man. And then the other brother can like raise the dead. Like he can control like spirits and shit.
Yeah.
So all the soldiers that have died, like when they're all fighting with each other, he brings them all back. And he fucking sends them after the Russians. Like, dude, it's fucking wicked, man. Honestly, like, it's the best thing that I've seen from a TV show, like, in a long time. Like, that's probably, like, if it was a movie, I would have been like, ooh. And it's actually a really good show. The second season, they're kind of like, it's kind of like an origin story kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because they go back like 60 years in the past, right? It's like early 1960s, so like the height of the civil rights movement and before Kennedy gets killed.
Yeah.
So their dad, who adopted them all when they were babies, who like trained them and and manipulated them and did all this fucked up shit. It was like basically experimented on them.
Yeah.
He's super young now, right? Like. He's like probably in like his 30s or 40s, right? So you get to see him like when he was young, and he's like an assassin and shit like that. So that was really fucking cool. And then they have like an old monkey who can like talk. So he's like super intelligent and stuff like that, and he like takes care of the kids, and he's kind of like a butler, but he's also kind of like a confidant. Like
Oh,
he's like a whatchamacallit. He's like their Alfred, you know, like Alfred to Batman.
Oh,
He's kind
okay.
of like their Alfred, but you see him when he's really old, right? Like he's got to be 80, 90 years old in the first season. And then in the second season he's like young, right? Like a little kid, kind of like a teenager.
Yeah.
So like the new episode is actually you get to see his backstory,
Oh,
which is
okay.
super fucking cool. Like how they trained him and how they like taught him to do shit, and I guess they sent him to the moon. So it's like they're like training him to go to the moon, and then all of a sudden you see him inside of the rocket, and he's like, and he throws up in his helmet.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's actually really wicked, man. You should watch it. It's not bad, actually. The thing is, like, my attention span, right? Like, one of the reasons I can't watch shows is no matter how much I'm into it, I just don't have the attention span to follow it.
Oh, okay.
But it's good if you're into that kind of stuff. Like, it's weird, but there's like time travel, and they talk about like aliens, and there's like telekinesis, and like conspiracies, and all that other kind of shit. Like it's all of this just like fucked up, like nonsensical shit, like all crammed into one. But then there's like a superpower kind of thing, like added into that, which is really cool.
No, I'm still watching Spenny versus Kenny. I have them all and I've seen them all, man. But you know what, man? I've never seen a show that even in the last like year or two, I never had the urge to watch it. But once I watched one episode, I was just like, I gotta watch them all again. I even know what's gonna happen. I've watched probably the same episode a few times the last couple of days, multiple times. Like, it's real.
What's your favorite episode?
That's a tough one. I would have to say, oh man, it's a tough
coming.
one because there's 6 seasons. Let's see. I would have to say the best one. It'd have to be a tie. It's the one where they smoke the most weed, because it's such a unique episode because they kind of get along, because they're all fucking high, which is weird. You don't see that in every other episode. So I would say that one, and then. Let's see who can survive on an island the longest. I think I don't know. I know that's just where they waste the production's money to have a vacation. I don't know. That's a tough one, man. There's a lot. There's so many competitions. Maybe who could eat the most meat. I think that one was pretty good.
If you can only pick one to watch over and over again.
It's a little biased because I like my weed, but that would have to be it. But it doesn't. The show doesn't end with a winner, though. That's what I don't like about that one. So.
Yeah. When was that show? That was like the early 2000s, right? Like, wasn't that like super ahead of its time? It was like super ahead of its time.
Not only ahead of its time, coming out of Toronto, every fucking country knew it. Spenny, Kenny, like Kenny, like he understands Spenny so much. I think that's what it comes down to. So there was an episode of who can keep a shit in their diaper the longest. So they wore a diaper and they took a dump, and then they have to keep it in there, right? So. Kenny went to the pharmacy where he always goes for competitions to get like pills or something, right? And he takes these like 3 or 4 stacks of pills that constipate you, so you don't poo.
Okay.
And then he takes them out of the store, and then his buddy switches them 4 packs, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, Goldman, I don't need these." So Goldman puts them back on the shelf, and then while they're in the house. Kenny's like, well, yeah, I'm taking these pills because they constipate me and I don't poo. And Spenny's like, well, I don't take that shit. And then like a minute later, it shows the clip. He's like, you know what? That's actually a smart idea, and I'm going there right now. So he goes to the same fucking shop, and he actually grabs the same 4 packs that were put back. And Kenny had those switched, so they actually give you diarrhea instead of constipation. So he did it, knowing that Spenny would go back for it. So it's shit like that that I'm
wow.
like, damn. Like who can wear a gorilla suit the longest? That was also a good one too. So he ends up lighting fucking Spenny's head on fire and he takes the fucking mask off. So
Yeah, I know that show was groundbreaking because there's like, have you ever heard of Impractical Jokers?
yeah.
They do like the same kind of shit. And I just like I didn't realize how like Kenny versus Spenny was like started in like 2002 or 2003 or something like that. Like it was way ahead of its time. And I think they were actually doing that kind of shit like before then too, like 2000, 2001 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the reason why Jackass was so fucking popular is because back then there was nothing like that, right? There was
Yeah.
no guys doing shit like that. Nowadays, fucking, you've got the Dude Sins and you've got every fucking guy on YouTube does that kind of shit, right? But yeah. So I mean, I gotta give them kudos for that, man.
Yeah.
They're like the fathers of that shit, right?
Well, there's one. It's like
Correct.
whoever gets a stain loses. So they're wearing these like little white fucking suits. And oh, is that a deer? And what happens is like, so Kenny plans booby traps. So he goes to put it like Spenny's wallet like in the pond. So Spenny would have to like try to go in the pond to go get his wallet and shit like that. And then as
Oh,
he's like near
no.
the pond, Kenny goes to the top of the roof and fucking throws a cement brick into the pond, and then runs back downstairs. And he's like, "Oh, Spenny, where did all those stains come from?" He's like, "I don't know. A cement brick just fell off the house apparently." And he's like, "Yeah, it's an old house." You know, it's like it's fucking hilarious.
Wow. But that's the thing, though. He cheated. But
Most
he
of
won,
them.
though.
No, what? No. He didn't. He didn't cheat. He was using loopholes that weren't in the rules. That is what's smart about it. So that
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, they'll make a rule and then he'll just loophole around it. So like,
He
there's
doesn't
one.
break the rules. He just bends them.
Yeah. So there's one that's like, who can be tied to a goat the longest? So they're tied to a goat, and then the competition starts, and then Kenny rolls up his fucking his sleeve of his pants, and he pulls out another like
Yeah.
6 feet of rope. So he has like 10 feet of rope that he can walk around with, and Spenny only has like 3 feet of rope. So
Really?
yeah, so it's stuff like that.
Wow. That's actually that's pretty good, man. So he just outsmarted him.
Yeah. And then there's one that's like, they were supposed to box each other in a boxing ring. So Kenny got a construction guy to install a huge room in his closet. And he told Spenny that it was his new workout room, and he asked Spenny to go look at it. And then when Spenny went to look at it, he kicked him in and fucking closed the door and locked it and kept him in there for like 2.5 days. He had like a TV, a bed, tons of water, apples and shit. And
What?
yeah, and like a trash can so fucking Spenny could take a shit in that. And eventually Kenny started to feel bad, so he like let him out on like day 2. And as he let him out, Spenny was waiting with the trash can full of shit. And the door opened, he fucking threw it all on Kenny. He's like, ah!
Wait, is so? Hold on. So wait, who's the
Kenny's
like
the one
the
that always wins
skinnier
mostly.
guy?
Oh, that's Spencer. Yeah, it's Spenny.
Okay. So who gets locked in the room? Spenny?
Yeah, Spenny. He usually gets a lot of the dumb shit. And the humiliations are fucking... The one humiliation for losing the gorilla competition, like who can will the suit the longest, they got all the production staff to all throw up on Spenny while he's laying in a kiddie's pool. So they sit there and they all just fucking purposely throw up and they barf on him.
What?
Yeah, and then there's
Oh
one.
my God.
There's one where Kenny wins, and he's like, Spenny, I want you to bite one of my toenails off. And then before he did it, Kenny
Oh.
fucking loogies. Like, he spits like 8 loogies in the fucking Listerine bottle because he knows Spenny's gonna go for it after he bites his nail. So he bites his nail, and then he goes for the fucking Listerine and starts chugging it, and Kenny's sitting there, he's like, oh yeah. Kenny brushed his ass with Spenny's toothbrush, and then Spenny was using it. And then Kenny knew that Spenny was going to do the same with him. So Kenny put Tabasco sauce on his own toothbrush. So when Spenny grabbed it and started rubbing his ass with it, he got Tabasco sauce all up in his anus. It's fucking gross.
For example, the show in which Kenny apparently slipped Spenny a dose of LSD.
Oh, that's the best one. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Well, I've seen it, but lately that's the one that I. Oh yeah, so the competition is who can wear an octopus on their head the longest, and then Kenny convinces Spenny that the ink leaking out of the octopuses can make you hallucinate. So he fucking LSDs his drink, and then for the rest of the episode, fucking Spenny's on LSD, fucking running around hugging trees and shit. I think who can wear the blindfold, the first one to take the blindfold off loses. It was like their first episode where Spenny actually never thought that Kenny was going to cheat at all. So as soon as the blindfolds went on, Kenny took his off, and then for the next 3 days, he was like chasing around the house, throwing eggs at him and shit, and hitting him with sticks. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, did you ever watch his show? What was it called? Spenny created his own show called
I
Single
saw an
White
episode.
Spenny.
It was fucking desperate. It was it was like the Confessions of a Porn Addict or something. I forget what it was called. I think that's actually what it was.
Everybody says that like Spenny. So everybody tried to say that the show was like scripted, because there's like no way that the dynamic could be just so lopsided. But everybody said, like, anybody who's actually like ever talked to them or like had a conversation with them and stuff like that.
Oh, it's real. Yeah, it's
Spenny's just he's dumb.
Spenny tried to leave a bunch of times, but he couldn't because he was under contract. So
yeah, didn't they argue that on the show or something? Like
yeah, they actually fought each other on the one episode. Who can stay in the woods the longest?
Yeah.
They actually fought each other, and Spenny was like throwing punches and shit. But Kenny cheated. So they're both allowed to have a whistle. So you use the whistle if you want to leave, if you want to quit, right? So Spenny's like, okay, Kenny's a cheater. So before we go in there, I want him to strip naked right now to make sure there's nothing hiding. So he strips naked. He's like, fine, nothing. Once they get into the woods and they find their area where they're going to camp, Kenny pulls out his whistle, and in that whistle, he pulls out a little piece of sliding glass, and he uses that to make a fire.
What?
Yeah. And then Spenny's like, oh, can I have a few embers of your fire? He's like, yeah, $100.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god. That's so fucked. Yeah, everything that I've seen, man, it's just he's just not, you know.
Like Spenny wins. Spenny wins a good couple of the competitions. Like there was one where it's like who can not touch the ground. So Spenny was in a fucking sex chair, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna stay in this thing," because he wasn't touching the ground. So Kenny goes out and buys like a bunch of crabs and throws like a bucket of crabs on him, and then he takes a kiddie pool and he pushes the kiddie pool underneath him, and then he puts an electric eel in the fucking kiddie pool. It's fucking hilarious.
What was the one? Yeah, I know there's the one where Spenny beats him and then makes Kenny dress up like a male prostitute, and then he has him like walk King Street and shit like that. Fucking
oh
Kenny's,
shit! Yeah.
Kenny's yelling at him. He's like, Spenny, I'm gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
Another agent is now in your group.
Oh. Sure, I'll take it. Whatever.
Well, it took long enough to matchmake. Jesus Christ. Oh shit! Did I just fucking? Damn it.
Haha.
I know, eh? What's this? Support weapons.
Leroy Jenkins.
Alright, let's start this shit.
Let's get it poppin'.
Get it poppin', don't be stopping.
Alright.
Got the lyrics.
Black Tusk are going after the Shade Node. They get to it. Get in there and stop them.
Dude, you don't still listen to, like, rap or anything like that, do you?
No, man. It's not a choice. Like, I like my music, but it's not like when I grew up. Like, I find that I think the music that I liked growing up, I usually liked it for the instrumental. The lyrics probably didn't make sense or it was fucking stupid. But
You just like the beats kind of thing, yeah.
yeah, now it's more about the lyrics.
That Logic album, man, I fucking hated it.
Logic, he's a streamer now, isn't he?
Yeah, he retired. He had a kid, so he retired from rapping. Guy's under pressure, right? So that was his last album, I was like, alright, well, he's gonna go off, right? And he had the one thing where he does like he kind of does like this A to Z thing, kind of like the alphabetical slaughter that fucking Papoose did back in the day.
Yeah.
That was actually really good. So he raps from the letter A to Z with like each, like, you can't really call it a punchline, but at least each like emphasis in the word will be a letter from the alphabet.
I want to
So
kick his ass in Call of Duty.
That was a good fucking song. But the rest of the album is just bullshit.
I'll even tell him. I'll be like, listen, I'll use just sticks.
I don't know, man. He's an antisocial motherfucker. All he does is play video games and shit.
That's okay.
I don't know. I've never seen him play it. I've never seen him play. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he got like a 7-figure deal to stream full time.
Yeah, he only got that because of how big and popular he is. Right?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
And actually, you know what? Let me backtrack that. He only got that because Twitch is panicking now because they fucking banned one of their biggest streamers as in Dr. Disrespect, and now they're banning almost everybody else. So they're losing all these big names. So they need big names.
Yeah. Twitch is starting to get desperate.
Twitch is a bitch.
They're starting to get a little desperate.
That's why I do mine on YouTube.
Twitch was the innovator, right?
Yeah.
Like they started this whole streaming shit, and every innovator doesn't last, man.
YouTube's gonna beat them anyway.
Somebody always comes along and does it better, man.
Yeah.
Like Spotify. Spotify's the shit now, right? That's not gonna last forever.
I didn't even know Spotify was.
Yes. Spotify. Something new is gonna come along, and it's gonna fucking replace Spotify. 10 years from now, people are gonna be like, "Ew, Spotify."
Unauthorized network access.
Yeah. Ew, Napster? Really? Ew.
They've already reached the Shade Node.
Yeah.
Get there as fast as you can.
And nowadays, people are like, "The fuck is Napster?"
I know, right? Oh.
You know that shit still exists, actually.
How is there an echo now and not before? Trying to find the science behind that.
I don't know, man. Liking hip hop and rap nowadays is fucking hard, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just not into the whole South thing, right? Like, I've never been a fan of like Southern hip hop, right?
I won't lie to you.
I
I think I do listen to a lot of Lil Wayne from what I think that I have on my phone. There's a lot of his older songs though.
Yeah. Wayne's a lyricist though. That guy's seriously underrated, man.
Yeah.
You know he freestyles all of his shit. He doesn't write anything down. He just
Well, he used
freestyles
to,
all.
and then he ripped everything up, and he's like, I'm gonna do everything off the top now. Because he used to have like a little notebook.
Like, tell me that's not some impressive shit.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Like fucking okay, like T.I. I like T.I.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, you know, some of the newer generation of like East Coast rappers like Smoke Perp and fucking A$AP Rocky and A$AP Mob and all those guys. I don't hate them, but you know, like 6ix9ine and all that fucking shit. That whole like drill fucking bullshit. You know, mixing like drill, like Chicago drill music with fucking southern fucking crunk shit. It's fucking garbage, man.
Actually, me and Kayla the other night, we just put on YouTube and we were just listening to like old school songs, like fucking Shaggy on the bathroom floor, like shit like that.
It
And
wasn't me, yeah.
and obviously there were songs that were like Sean Kingston, you know, I think Beautiful she wanted to hear
Oh
and
my
stuff
God.
like that, right?
Oh, Beautiful Girl? Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
You know he was in Kitchener a couple of years ago, actually? He was at fucking Element.
Elements, really?
And
He's
it
doing
was
that
about
low on
what-
his career?
And it was about what you expected. It was a whole lot of old white people.
Yeah.
It was like people that were like, oh, he was the man when they were in their fucking teens and 20s, and now they're all like fucking in their late 30s, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he's not a kid anymore, right?
No.
He's a grown-ass man now.
If he kept gaining that weight, he looked like Biggie by now. What the hell? I run into a room, there's already a grenade on the floor. Yeah, I got my Baker's dozen to shoot 1.3 million now every shot.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, it's all about the crit, man. Crit, crit, crit.
So that thing's teeing off. Da 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 da. You know who I really like actually? I like Joyner Lucas. I think he's really fucking good. I fucking hate J. Cole, man. I don't understand why everybody's on that guy's dick. I can't.
I actually
stand
don't
his
know any of
fucking
those
music.
names.
Everybody was like, he's the new Jay-Z, and I was like, oh, I was like, well, that's why I don't fucking like him. I fucking hate Jay-Z.
Yeah, I'm not a
Never
big
liked
fan
him.
of Jay-Z either.
I didn't like the Blueprint. I fucking, you know, after he did that whole, you know, the Hawaiian t-shirts and flip-flops and shit, then all of a sudden he became a gangster, I just couldn't take it seriously.
Motherfucker's got some big ass lips though. You see those things?
Did you see that meme that said that if Jay-Z can land a woman like Beyonce, then there's hope for all you single guys?
I know. Yeah, I've seen that one.
And then the fucking fish with the huge lips, and it's like what Beyonce sees every morning when she wakes up. And I was like, damn! I was like, that's savage as fuck.
Well, I won't lie to you. I really think most of the percentage Beyonce's even with him is stature. Like, Beyonce doesn't need any. Beyonce has her own, but when you're in the Hollywood industry, your partner has to be like you or better.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
you
Of
have to
course,
be
Every
even.
woman's attracted to success, right? Like, also, she grew up with like a fucking Michael Jackson-esque fucking father figure in her life, right?
Oh, yum.
So she
Yeah.
probably likes those overbearing, controlling fucking kind of guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he like fucked multiple bitches when they were married, fucking cheated on her. She made like a whole album about him like just fucking other side bitches, right? And she
Yeah.
stayed with them. Like, what kind of a motherfucker are you? You know, you are too ugly to be fucking side bitches when you got a girl like Beyonce at home. You know
Because
what I mean? Like, your
in
ass is
his
too
mind, he's
fucking
not ugly when he can open up a briefcase full of money.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. When he could wake up tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, I'm ugly? Well, I'm just gonna go buy a few private jets.
Yeah. Well, that's I was that meme I just reposted. It was Patrick Mahomes. He was the quarterback of the Chiefs that won the Super Bowl last year. He's probably the best player in the league as of like right now, just current. and they named him top 4 in the top 100, which is actually horse shit. And then it's like Patrick Mahomes realizing he's in the top 4 out of the 100, and then it shows him fucking wiping his tears with all this money because he just got like one of the biggest contracts in the world.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think the biggest contract actually.
Man. That just goes to show you, man, that fucking the NFL shutting down and shit like that didn't affect them at all.
It did actually.
Didn't affect them one.
It did. There's like 7 or 8 starters for the Patriots that are sitting out the whole season because of the COVID. There's players that are sitting out on all teams because of the COVID. They're sitting out the whole season.
Well, I meant in the sense like their ability to fucking their salary caps and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Like it hasn't affected their ability to spend.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't. They were kind of already rich, like.
Yeah. Those investors have fuck you money.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's rich and then there's like fuck you money, right?
Yeah.
Like Saudi Arabia has fuck you money. Like there's guys, one guy, like you have to watch, like there's a series on YouTube that's called like Petty Arabians. So one guy on the street got like a Lamborghini, and you know he was like riding it down the street and like showing it off and all this other stuff. So his neighbor a couple houses down, that they have like this feud, he got like the next model up from that one.
Oh, okay.
And there's just like this huge petty feud, and they essentially just go back and forth, like spending fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars just to top each other for no other reason, just because they want to give the other guy the finger.
Yeah.
Like that's fuck you money. Like the one guy got his teeth, like got his the belt buckles and shit on his plane, like he got them all made out of like 24 karat gold and shit like that.
Yeah.
So one of the other guys on Instagram that he was having a feud with, got like the handles and like the sides of the wings on his plane and all this other shit made out of like solid gold. And that you just like, I don't understand the language, right? But that you could see they're going back and forth with one another,
Yeah.
like on Instagram, telling each other to fuck off, and they just keep one-upping each other.
Yeah, see, I was thinking about trying to pre-order one of those gold PS5s.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know how much it is, but I'm probably guessing $3-4 grand.
Yeah.
Because I know it's plated.
I-
Like it's, you know.
No, it's real. Like that company that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
That's real. Like 24 karat gold, 18 karat gold. I think. I don't think they do it in any other karat. Yeah, I think it's 14, 18, and 24.
Yeah, it would just be hard to get my hands on one because it's probably already fucking sold out, if anything.
Yeah, the Saudi Arabians, man.
I know, right?
They bought all that shit up already. All right, let's take out these EMPs.
Yeah, they're in weird areas.
System disrupted.
Dude, I just shot like 4 grenades and they didn't even land. Oh wow, my grenades aren't doing anything. What the fuck? My grenades aren't going off.
That fucking healer. Get him before he goes up those stairs. Ah!
System back online. System disrupted.
Martha.
Damn.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What it do, man? Jesus Christ, how many fucking grenades do I have?
Took a seat. My fucking LMG's hitting fucking 530,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they can just take a seat. They gotta put legendary on these normal missions. What's that?
Is this legendary?
It's no, it's heroic. Yeah, you can't do legendary on some of these normal missions.
I need to complete my gear set for the tip of the spear.
Yeah, I got that for my shield loadout.
But every mission I've done, I haven't been getting emerald gear. So
You got to do the mission that has all the emerald gear. Robot. What?
Vital signs critical.
what the fuck just
Agent
happened,
down.
bruh?
That guy just fucking jizzed all over us.
Need assistance.
Pause. No, but like I had full armor and everything, and the next thing I know, I'm fucking dead.
Same here. It's that fucking dog that does that special like he does on the fucking Dark Hour mission.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you pop your head up, you're like...
And that shield is OP as fuck. Like, how much
Yeah,
armor do you think?
I
that
was
fucking
using it
thing
the other
has?
day. It's fucking awesome.
How much armor do you think that thing has?
I don't know. I
It's
didn't
gotta
do the
be in the
math.
tens. It's got to be in the tens of millions, man.
But there's
Like, I
also
see guys
a
go-
regeneration aspect of it too. So when you lose health,
Agent vital
you
signs.
you regenerate
Okay.
it as well.
Okay. Man, I just put my shit out. G28. High-end marksman rifle. I'll pass. Man, the loot in this fucking sucks. I'm so used to getting that like super high tier loot, right? Like fucking assault rifles just fall out of the sky in this game now. I'm just not having any luck. Everything that I'm getting is like 10% weapon damage or below, or it's got really shitty stats.
Yeah. Well, it's heroic. You probably don't get like the best of the best, but they say heroic and legendary is somewhat similar. Just legendary gives you better chances of better stuff, but they both have the same type of good gear.
Better rolls and shit, yeah. To the side of the map. Dude, my grenades are like disappearing into the map. So my shit's glitched. They coming back? Oh, they're coming back. Ha ha ha. Come on, boys. Hopefully you die before you even hit the ground. Dude, we're literally just standing over here fucking killing them. This is funny.
I know.
They're not even moving.
That's why I like the LMG.
That's funny. Oh. That was a good time. Now watch, I've got 2 grenade shots, I'm gonna shoot them. Nothing happened. So fun.
Where's this little bitch? Come on, get out of that helicopter, you little bitch. Come on. Come on. Boonk. Boonk. Ah. Hey, emerald. Yay. Oh, it's a hardwire
Nice.
component.
What are those good for?
For blueprints.
Oh.
I think it's for the emerald blueprints.
Wait, what? We beat the mission already? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Glad to check the logs to see if they
Tactical
access any
SAS
sensitive
G?
data.
Oh, really? You gave me a
But I think
fucking
we're
shotgun?
okay. Good work in there.
Ooh.
Alright, we can go to the other red mission now, DCD headquarters. These are like the red ones that you do every week.
Alright.
The Black
These
Tusk.
are like the weekly missions or whatever?
Yeah, it's when you fight the Black Tusk.
DCD headquarters.
It's like by the White House there. It should be the red one by the White House.
One person's at the White House.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
An agent has left your group.
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking. You know the one thing I was never prepared for? You know, like, you know how everybody's always like, oh, I want to make more money and blah, 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 blah. What you don't realize is you just get fucking taxed out the ass, man.
Yeah, the more you make, the more they
What-
take.
Dude, I literally pay probably $1,000 over, no, sorry, probably about $1,200 to $1,400 every month on taxes.
Damn.
So I basically pay my rent in taxes every fucking month. Like, I sat down, right, and I sat down and I looked at my fucking finances. So I got my raise, right?
Nice.
So I got an extra $5,000. So, you know, I should be excited, right? I'm like, holy fuck, 55K, that's the most money I've ever made from any job that I've ever had. And then I looked at it, right? So I calculated what I was making at 45 and then what I was making at 50, right?
Yeah.
And now what I'm going to be making at 55. Because my tax bracket is actually going up, I'm probably going to be making less when they gave me an extra $5,000. So when I got my first raise up to 50, I started clearing about $3,380. So I went from about $3,020 a month to $3,380 a month, right? So
Yeah.
what is that? That's what, $200? Well, no, that's $300, give or take.
Yeah.
Probably less than that, actually. Probably, let's just say it's $280. So this raise, because I'm actually bumping up into another tax bracket, I'm probably going to actually get like maybe $200.
Oh,
So
okay.
that additional bump, they'll actually end up taking more from me. So I'm making $55,000 a year, and I'll be lucky if I'm clearing $3,600 a month. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I've come to the conclusion, I have my rent, $1,300, right? I have my cell phone. Now, my cell phone I overpay on, but I got a device, so I've got to pay off the device, right?
Yeah.
So my cell phone's $170 a month, but realistically it should only be like $105. So I'm overpaying on my cell phone, but whatever. Anyway, so it's $170 a month for my cell phone, $62 a month for my internet. So right there, $170 plus $60, looking at $230. So right there I'm at $1,530. Okay. Now I've got my groceries for the month,
Another
which is
agent has joined your group.
$450 if I'm being on the light side,
Yeah.
right? So right there we're at, what did I say? 1,300 plus cell phone plus the 1,600 plus 450. So right there we're at 2,050, right? And then I've got like
Another
my
agent is now
my
in
credit
your
builder
group.
thing, which is 140, 145. So that's 2,200, right? Now adding on top of that additional expenses or whatever, so I always take an additional $200 to $300 out of that. So right there I'm at 2,500. Okay, so just on bills, groceries, and shit that I need to survive, I'm at $2,500, right?
Yeah.
So currently, right now, I live off of $800 a month after bills and everything, and I make 50 fucking K a year. Okay, which is that's nothing to laugh at. That's like graduate MBA level, you know, fucking entry-level salary.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the kind of salary you get with an MBA or a bachelor's, you know, right out of university and shit. So that's nothing to laugh at, right? It's not great, you know. You're not like, ooh, I'm balling out, making $100,000 a year. Well, good. If you get a bachelor's of fucking science or bachelor's of whatever from University of Waterloo, then cool, you can make $120,000, right?
Yeah.
We need to stop.
But let's be realistic. Nobody's doing a fucking 6-year fucking bachelor degree in business. Unless you're like honor roll level shit, right?
Yeah.
Fucking $800 a month. What I'm fucking living off. It's fucking killing me, man. So I can't even get excited about it. I just got a fucking $5,000 a year raise, and it's like, oh yay, now I get to live off of $1,000 a month. So there's people on welfare and fucking baby bonus and shit like that that have more money to spare every month than I do.
Damn.
Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, fucking Kitchener, man. It's a fucking shithole. Fucking $1,300 a month for a fucking bachelor fucking apartment. Fucking bullshit.
I think for like 1,700, there's a place in this building. They have units in this building.
Fuck, dude, I can't. I wish. I can't afford it, man. I am like $10,000 a year off from being able to even consider moving to Burlington. Like, I would need to be making like $65K a year to be able to afford to live in Burlington.
You think so?
Like, yeah.
I think
Knowing
you're
me-
kind of just. I think you're just thinking of Burlington as an expensive city, man. Trust me, there's tons of places that are cheap. Tons. They may be
Okay.
apartments, but they're still cheap.
I don't care. If you can find me places that are like cheaper, fuck it, I'll do it myself. If I can find a place down there that I really like that's like $300 or $400 a month cheaper, I will move. There is nothing keeping me here. I can work remotely. My office is probably never going to reopen because of fucking COVID. I work with a bunch of fucking freaks, okay? Guys in the IT industry aren't exactly known for their tolerance of germs and shit, right?
Yeah.
We're antisocial motherfuckers at our core. Once you start bringing up the idea that we could get sick and die, you're never gonna fucking see us. Like, we're never gonna leave the house.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. Like, you got to remember, you're actually getting like a full-size apartment, right? You're getting the kitchen, the bathroom, a bedroom, room in the living room, a balcony. So for that shit, I think one of the cheapest places you can probably get, which multiple buildings have, is probably around $1,500-1,600. But you get your apartment.
Not bad, actually.
You get everything. You get the room that you want. You don't have to worry about, especially those buildings. You don't have to worry about neighbors. You don't have to worry about like people telling on you.
Like I like my space. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not living in a shithole, right? Like, this is a studio apartment. Like, you know, I mean, you know, in comparison to like living in New York or something like that. Like, a New Yorker would look at my place and be like, "Oh fuck, man, what are you complaining about?"
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, I'm just outgrowing the space, right? Like, you know, like I can't buy like a living room set and fucking a bedroom set and all that shit because I don't have enough space in my unit, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is perfect for a single guy. Like, this is the type of place you live at when you want to save money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna live the bachelor where, you know, I'm basically living in a couple jail cells that are combined together, right, for lack of a better fucking word, so I can save some money. But I'm paying $1,300 a month for this fucking room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, short of the only, like, I have fucking privacy. That's the only difference between this and being like a fucking shared accommodation is I have privacy. Right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. It just, I don't understand, man. I don't know how some people do it, bro. Like, I just don't. I just, like, what the fuck am I doing wrong that there's people that are making, like, way less money than I am? And they all have fucking brand new cars and fucking all this shit.
It's
Like,
because
what
they're
the
in
fuck am I
debt.
doing?
It's because they're in debt. See, you're looking at it the wrong way.
Yeah. Well,
Doesn't
yeah,
mean they're
well,
happy.
Yeah, I have to take that into account. Yeah, I have to take into account I don't really have any debt. I really don't. Like, I literally maybe owe like $1,000. That's the only debt that I'm carrying. Actually, I'm not carrying any debt, really.
They could also be on like their second mortgage and shit
Medical
like that.
assistance needed.
I don't have anything leased. I don't have any credit card debt. What the fuck?
Yeah, I got hit huge.
So did I. Get out. No debt for me, bruh. My whole thing is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd love to have a new car, but I am not spending fucking $600 a month just so I can ride around in a whip that I can't fucking afford.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, then you gotta take that shit back at the end of the year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't actually own it, that shit doesn't belong to you at all. Like, that's the whole thing, man. Like, I just, like, I mean, I get it. I mean, maybe on the surface, I'm just looking at it the wrong way, right? Like, people have really nice shit, but I think you actually made a pretty clear point, and that's kind of actually the last point that needs to be made, is these people are all in debt.
Yeah.
You know, they got lines of credit, they've got shit that's leased, they've got shit that's financed.
And as long as
know
you
what I
own a
mean?
house, you could easily use your house as collateral and pretty much get anything you want in the world. As long as you're making your payments, you don't have to worry.
Well, but that would be so fucking... People who, like, whatchamacallit, they take those, like, payments out, so, like, companies will let them borrow against, like, the money that they've made off of their home.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, bro. Like, I see that shit all the time in the States. Like, oh, well, you know, we'll let you fucking take money out against, like, the future interest that you're gonna make off of owning your home, right? That's nuts. So, say you bought your house for $250, right? And on the current market, it's worth $325. So these fucking companies will let you borrow against that perceived additional value that you've earned.
Yeah.
Right? That $75,000, they'll be like, okay, sure, we'll let you borrow against that, right? That extra money that you've made. What you don't realize is if you default on that money that they give you, they'll just take your fucking house.
Yeah.
So they could actually end up fucking taking your house for like 70, all they give you is 75 grand, and they fucking take your house.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, I got knocked the fuck out.
Agent deceased.
I
All
just
good?
starfished. Oh.
My biggest problem is, man, is I love sneakers so much, bro.
Yeah.
I have a fucking problem, dude. I really have a fucking problem, man. Like, I really do. Like, I don't even think you can be addicted. Like, it sounds so stupid to me.
It's not an addiction the way that you think it is. It's a mental addiction. So you think you need it. Other than your body needing it, right?
Yeah, like it's not a physical addiction.
Like
I'm not
weed's the
saying
same
it's
thing. Like I'm not physically addicted to it. It's just something that I know that I need. It's just how it works.
Oh yeah, but if you went without it though, you'd have fucking crazy mood swings and shit. Like I looked it up, man. Like I looked up like what's like is there any kind of like withdrawal from coming down off of like
You know what?
being like a lifetime weed smoker and shit?
It's hard to compare withdrawal from weed because with the withdrawal for weed usually depends on your personality. So if you're a pretty calm person, you'll still be calm. You won't be like...
Everything that I've heard, people get wicked fucking mood swings.
I think maybe they're already
crazy
grumpy a
mood swings
person.
and shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible. They could just already be an asshole. The weed
Yeah.
just mellowed them out. So yeah, man, he quit weed and all of a sudden he became an asshole. People that have known you your whole life are like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's always been an asshole.
Oh, I'm going down.
Oh, you're good. Oh, dude, I have to send you this video of Joe Rogan when he went to Be Real's fucking Hotbox.
Yeah.
It is the most high I've ever seen somebody in my entire life. Like, it's that, like, your homeboy looks at you and it's like, bro, you good? It was that kind of, he was that kind of fucking high. You know what I mean? It was fucked, dude. Like, he kept fucking, like, moving around. He was all twitchy and shit like that. I was like, damn, I have never seen somebody that fucking fake.
Put him down.
It looked like he was greening out.
Serious trauma.
Oh, okay. Whoa!
But the guy is like, like a lifetime fucking smoker, right? So it's like, there's no way he's fucking greening out. But if you were to look at him, like if you as like an avid, like, you know, smoker for like 20 plus years, if you saw him, you'd be like, yeah, he's gonna fucking green out.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he's about half an hour away from fucking throwing up.
I don't know, I don't think he smokes that much though, to be honest with you. I think he just smokes when he needs to. He probably smokes about maybe 5 to 7 joints a day. He's too busy to be able to smoke that shit and like, cause he's always got to be in front of people, so he obviously has to smoke beforehand. He can't be like in crowds smoking it, like, cause it's all UFC promotions.
He can't be at the UFC
yeah.
fucking blazed. Like, he's doing the UFC interviews and he's just, who knows, man?
I know.
Who knows? Maybe
I'm sure he does.
The guy takes some fucking Visine. We can't tell, right?
Yeah.
Some people, that is their normal, right?
Yeah.
Like, my normal, knowing you, is usually when you're fucking baked, right? So I don't really fucking, that's my normal for you, right?
Yeah. Whoa!
Agent down.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, the
What the fuck is
sniper
going
back
on over
there.
Get this fucking purple guy out of our face. There we go. Purple bitch. Dude, my grenades are just glitched. They're not fucking doing fuck all.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, my grenade bombs, they just like disappear into the floor. Back up, bitch. Oh, I forgot more guys show up.
Detected.
Oh, what the fuck? Where did you come from?
Medical assistance needed.
Dude,
Oh, they
no.
climb up from the bottom. Ah.
Just hold on. There's like a bunch of
Oh,
snipers
yeah,
in
that's
my
alright.
room.
I'm gonna try to bite his
Okay.
ankles. Oh.
Agent deceased.
Oh, somebody is hitting me with fucking grenades, man.
I killed that guy for you. I bit him in the ankles.
Yeah, somebody's hit me with grenades.
Get back
Oh,
behind
shit.
cover. You're.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna die. What is that? Is that a drone?
It's gotta be, I think. I can't
It's a
see.
dog, yeah.
You know what? Just leave me down. I'm taking a hit of shatter. Nobody pick me up, please.
Man, this shit got wild all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna blow right in front of you. Oh.
Bruh, I'm electrocuted.
Come on, come on. Damn it, I
Man,
wanted
this
my
shit
hit
is
of
so
shatter. Damn you, big man.
This shit is hectic, bro. I need the health back. I need the health back. Yeah, man, fuck these guys. Oh, they're all dead. Never mind.
Oh, robot. Oh yeah, we got Wally down there. Fucking Wally.
You know what I've noticed, bro? Like, Sativa is super cheap.
What?
And this is the thing that's scary. Sativa is super cheap. So I went on that Weed Maps, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, they have an ounce for $100.
Yeah, it's just bad
And I
weed.
was like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, $100 for a fucking ounce. I'm like,
Yeah, it wouldn't matter that it's sativa. Every price is based off quality. Sativa and indica aren't reasons why prices are different. They're just it's just
it's
a
all
choice.
strain, right? It's just a
Daytime or
strain and shit.
nighttime.
Yeah.
And then there's
can't
indoor and
find any
outdoor.
I can't find any good like good fucking sativa shit. It's all hybrid or it's fucking.
It's because it's probably sold out maybe too.
It's your 60-40, 60% sativa, 40%. I'm like, no, I don't want that shit. I'm like, that is the shit that will make me fucking pass out. I'm
That's
like,
a
I don't want
hybrid.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, even the fucking whatchamacallit shit. Like, fucking, I'm looking at the other stuff and it's like 80-20. I'm like, I don't want 80-20. I don't want 20% fucking indica, 20% or fucking whatever. That's not the shit that I want, right?
Yeah.
And I understand, like, as I smoke, my fucking tolerance will shit will go up. But it's like, you know, I'll do it when I'm at home, like when I get off work and shit, right?
Yeah.
Because during my review, like, I talked to my boss, and he's like, you know, listen, you know, you said that you were going to get your CCNA, you said that you were going to go write your certifications, you haven't done it yet. And he's like, he wanted to, like, give me a reason why you haven't done it yet. Right? And I was like, oh, because of the whole COVID thing, and blah, 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 blah.
Should have told me you were
He's
too
like,
busy with his wife.
Yeah, but, no, but, like, it's understandable, right? Like,
Yeah.
He told me, like, 6 months ago, you get your certifications, you get your shit done. Not only did they pay for it, but he's like, I'll give you an extra $10,000 a year. And I didn't do it. And he confronted me about it. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why? It's been 6 months. Why haven't you done it yet?
Yeah.
And he was right. He confronted me about it, and I didn't know what to fucking say. The only thing that saved my ass was the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between why I'm making $55,000 and not $60,000. Because I was fucking lazy and because I procrastinated. So, whatever. He was pissed about that shit too. I've never seen Dan get irritated with me, but he was like real confrontational about that.
Yeah.
Because he paid for it, right? Like the company paid for me to do the lessons and shit. He was kind of pissed.
Well, that was
You know,
like
he's
the
like,
the orientation. Someone showed up a fucking hour late. He opened the door and she's like, "Oh, come in for a sec." And he comes in. She goes, "Now you can leave."
That's funny. That's that problem though. That's that fucking that COVID shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that just goes to show you, like, yeah, even if a motherfucker's late, we don't care. We'll just get somebody else.
Yeah.
That's that attitude that I can't stand about those fucking manufacturing companies, you know? They always have this attitude like, oh, there's always a guy getting out of jail that we can give a job to.
Yeah. My fucking LMG shoots like almost 200 and something bullets. Just because if I hit the majority of my shots, it consumes the marks and gives me more ammo.
You know what? That's crazy. You know what's like insane to me? So you got people fucking, you know, people in the States are fucking smashing in windows, tearing down statues that are like fucking 200 years old. You know what I mean? But nobody's out in the street like talking about like a livable fucking wage.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's protesting about a livable fucking wage. Why is it a guy that works 60 hours a week can barely afford fucking groceries? but a guy who sits on welfare gets a fucking meal card and food stamps and shit like that. But a guy who works 60 hours a week in a fucking factory has to go to the food bank.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you fucking protesting about that shit?
I know. Like, who gives a shit? Human beings are going to be at each other's throats. Whatever. All lives matter. You know what? The government don't give a shit. They'll kill you for fucking pennies if they want to. When it comes down to it,
disagreements and everything aside, and people just not fucking like each other. When people can't afford to fucking feed themselves or get a place to live, that's a real fucking problem. Okay. It's 2020, man. This is the 1900s where you got peasants and it's just like, oh, poor peasant, you know, and you just die in a fucking gutter somewhere because you're poor. Like, that's not how shit goes, right? People just don't give a fuck about poor people, man.
Yeah.
Like, out of sight, out of fucking mind. Like, that's the shit that pisses me off about those fucking protests. Fucking black people steal fucking pairs of Jordans, but I don't see you guys fucking in there trying to get more money from your fucking mother who works a single fucking job and has 4 fucking kids. You guys won't protest against the state giving her fucking $6 an hour to work fucking 60 hours at the gas station, but you guys will kick in windows and steal fucking Jordans.
People don't understand. Listen, people are always gonna die. Cops are always gonna be aggressive and they're gonna accidentally or purposely kill people that they're not supposed to. That shit's always gonna happen. Protests will not stop that.
That shit was murder.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is it doesn't matter if it's an accident or not. The point is that it's always going to happen. It's not going to be stopped because people protest for almost a year and then they give up. So fight for something that's actually worth something for everybody.
Yeah, like a livable fucking wage.
Yeah.
Like, nobody. You don't see people. Why can't people organize in the street about, hey, you know, we've got Dave over here who's a fucking divorced dad of 2 who lives in a 1-bedroom apartment and works 60 hours at the fucking metal stamping factory down the road, but he can't afford fucking groceries.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking starving. Like, he doesn't even bring a fucking lunch to work. But he's working 60 hours a week and the state's fucking garnishing his wages. Nobody's protesting in the street about that shit.
Nope. I actually didn't even know they're still protesting. I thought they got bored and went on to the new thing.
No, the media just stopped fucking covering it.
Oh yeah, there's a meme on that where it's like...
They stopped giving that shit gas, man. Like, they stopped giving that shit gas, and that shit just burns out.
Oh yeah.
Now everybody's on Trump's dick about, you know, oh, you can fucking bring the schools back, but you can't reopen the elections, right? Like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker's trying to delay the election. Like, I think this, like, he's like, these are unprecedented circumstances and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm like, you know you're gonna lose. Like,
Yeah.
your ass is delaying the inevitable. Your ass is not getting another fucking term. Okay? I'm like, sure, Biden's an old bastard and he's probably gonna die before his first term's over. Your ass is not getting elected again. Sure, you got the crazies and you got all this other shit, like, you know, the really far right-wing people, you know, who are patriots all the same. Like, I don't agree with everything the man does, but, you know, he's probably got the biggest set of balls on any fucking president, let alone fucking, you know, government fucking employee in the history of fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like, he just gives no fucks. And that's refreshing, right? He's like, no, I'm not going to suck your dick because you're the fucking whatever of Europe. I don't like you, and I'm going to tell you that to your face. I can respect that.
I do, but
Right?
there's one issue. He doesn't do that against Putin, which I kind of find weird. And he has had troubles with Putin.
Yeah, but Putin, you know, Russia is another animal, man. Those motherfuckers will poison your fucking Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but that's my point, though.
Your fucking face melted, like.
Yeah.
Those Russians are dirty, man. I mean, you know what I'd love to see him do? Like, just talk shit to, like, the leader of, like whatever Chechnya's fucking leader is. Those fucking those Chechnyans are fucking crazy, man. Khabib and all those other fucking guys. Did you hear about that story about that, like, amateur MMA fighter that got on a plane and went to Ireland to beat the fuck out of Conor McGregor at his gym?
Yeah, he tried to, but obviously he didn't find him or whatever.
No, the special forces showed up and fucking they sent him back
Oh.
because of credible threat. Because he's been threatening fucking McGregor. So this fucking crazy Chechnyan fuck came down from the mountains. You know, he stopped wrestling his bear, told his bear that he would be back in a couple of days and was going to go to the gym and beat the fuck out of Conor McGregor. Alright, Black Tusk Data? What the fuck is Black Tusk Data? Alright.
Oh.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, it's a sniper dog. Oh, what the? Who the fuck's shooting me from behind? Oh, of course. Watch, there's a guy right below you there, big tank.
Oh, man.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh no, we can't be losing. No.
Ha! Here I come! Whoa! The sniper cracked my armor in one hit.
Yeah, he's right there. I'll get him. Yeah, you better take it. Whoa! Someone just cracked me as soon as I got up. Oh, he just ran off. That son of a bitch. I was chasing him too. Oh, he's running. We got a runner.
Oh, they're up already. I think this is the boss, isn't it?
Don't mind if I melt you. I think the boss is dead. I don't even know.
It's another black eye for Black Tusk.
Oh, bro.
Good thing they're cleared out of
Guess
that
what I got
compound.
for you, Duty?
What's that?
Duty, guess what I got for you?
What is that?
Guess. It begins with an L and ends with a D. Pause. Alright, that sounded a little bit fucked up, but just guess. It's fucking, you wanted it. And it's heroic.
What the fuck?
Or it's not heroic, it's exotic.
I don't remember. What the hell? I can't remember the guns. God
damn it, bruh. Alright, let's go back to the White House.
Alright, I keep forgetting which one it is. Hold on. It can't be, it's gotta be,
Think,
oh, Lady
motherfucker.
Death. Lady of Death, is that it? Yeah? And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's only 2 choices.
Boop, boop, boop. Marijuana affects the memory.
I know, and it's obviously not the Eagle Bear. Like,
if I got the Eagle Bear, I'd keep that shit for myself.
I know, you just like go silent. You're just like,
Bro, I had a guy running around, like, we had like a whole team of guys, it must have been in the clan or some shit, and they were all running around with Eagle Bears, and they're all like fucking showing their guns off, and I'm like, ha ha ha, I'm like, yeah, good for you guys. You guys have a buff, nerfed fucking gun that does jack shit.
I know.
Good for you.
I don't use any exotic gun so far, but the Lady of Death is what I would use. It would help my crit that I already have. I think it's a DZ gun too. It's like the main DZ gun. People use it over their shield as they're moving.
Alright. No, I thought most of those guys use hand cannons, don't they? Like magnums and shit like that, because it does like a million damage per hit or some shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen that actually. Yeah,
Like,
it's almost like an
one of the
explosive
guys-
round or something. It looks like.
Yeah. One of the guys that had the shield in the one game that I was in, I can't remember what he had, but he had like a magnum with an extended mag on it, and it did like 800,000 damage.
That's
like
insane.
every single time he shot.
That is
All right,
insane.
give me a sec.
Fucking handgun doing that much damage. Fuck.
What do we got here? All for you, buddy.
Oh, thank you. I'm surprised I didn't get this one yet. Like, I've done enough missions.
Yeah.
Let me take a little gander at it. I might switch it for my LM Jizzle.
Dude, it's a sick looking fucking gun, man. Like the brass knuckles and shit on the foregrip. It's a cool looking gun.
Ooh, I like the critical hit chance on it. I might change the damage to armor. Nice. Oh, it's an SMG. Keep forgetting that.
Yeah, so as long as you're moving, you build stacks, and the more stacks you have, the more damage you do.
Nice.
So.
I'm always moving.
So yeah, just keep moving around. Like I think if you run and shit like that, you gain stacks the fastest. But you just got to keep moving essentially. It'll be really good for PvP.
Oh yeah.
Player versus player. Shit. Like the problem is it's only got like 83,000, 84,000 damage. But if you stack it with like the right build, on top of like the talent on it.
I don't know. The damage still sucks though, but that's okay. It's only 80,000 with my crit loadout. Still good though, because the damage is moving around, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So, what are we doing? Let's. Well, we got 4 people. If these guys want to do it.
Well, we gotta do the Camp White Oak. It's the last one.
Okay. All right.
Cause that's how you get these
see that.
exotics, when you do these like black tusk crap.
Camp White Oak. Oh, main mission. I see it.
Yeah.
What is it? Crafting blueprint. It's all fucking gear. It's all gear shit. Yeah. Well, no, there's that targeted loot shit that they have, right? So
Yeah.
you can do targeted loot, and it'll show you like what area has assault rifles and which.
Yeah.
area
So
has
if there's
all
like
that
an SMG on one, you just do that one on heroic. Chances are you'll get the SMG exotics.
Like. All right, over there.
Yeah.
The other guy's got a mic, but he's not saying anything.
I actually had 3 bites of a sub today.
Oh, big man.
Not
How much
too
fucking
bad.
weight have you lost? Bro, like you haven't eaten in like what, 4 days? You probably lost like what, 10 pounds or something?
Closer to 6 days now, but yeah. I don't know. I don't have a scale, because every time I buy one from Walmart, it's fucking broken, so I don't buy one anymore.
You know what you need to do? Get one of those smart scales. The
I
ones
did.
that sync
I
up to
got
your
one of
phone.
those like clear ass smart scales, and it was fucking, something was wrong with it. I gotta stop buying that shit at
Why don't you guys go on
Walmart.
Amazon? Why don't you guys go to Amazon instead of going to fucking Walmart?
Because I want it now.
Yeah, but bro, like with my Amazon Prime, so I pay $4 a month for Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah.
I ordered 3 books. Like I talked to Dan. Dan's like an avid reader. William, they're all like, read these books, right? So I ordered the books off Amazon. I got free next day shipping. So I ordered them today. They will literally be at my door tomorrow at like noon.
Oh, okay.
Black Tusk attacked the camp before we could finish going through everything
Amazon
they left
is
behind when they
oppressive.
extracted us. That suggests there's information here that Black Tusk doesn't want us.
Wait, are we
getting our
playing this
hands
on heroic? Yeah.
So we need to get our hands on it.
Is it
Think-
heroic?
Black Tusk
Yeah, 'cause I think
attacked the
someone
camp
ran
before we
in,
finished going
and it
through
was on
everything they
normal.
left behind
I think
when
it's
they
normal,
extracted
bro.
us. That suggests there's information here
That's
that
what
Black
wrote
Tusk
down.
doesn't want us getting our hands on.
Yeah, I just had to
We need
change
get
it.
our hands on it.
Enemy transmission
We're good.
intercepted.
This is Schaefer. Change of
Okay.
plans. I've sent in some new candidates for my unit to oversee the cleanup. Give them whatever they need and stay out of their way.
There's already dead bodies here. Fuck off. You're too close, man.
Oh, someone threw that one of those fucking things. Yeah.
Dude, whenever I do that shit, I always get exotics, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is about my shit, but I've gotten, like, fucking one time I did one without you. I got the chameleon. I gave that to somebody. I just got the Lady Death. I think another time I got the fucking, yeah, I got the, what's it called? The Chatterbox. I gave that away.
Yeah.
If I get any more, I'm just gonna give them to these guys. Be like, yeah, one of you, whoever grabs it first gets it.
Yeah, if I get that shotgun, I'll give it to you. Sweet dreams.
Alright.
Agent out of action.
Nah, I don't want it. Just give it to one of these guys.
No, you're gonna
There's a
want it. You
veil,
can just
so-
gun butt people and knock them out.
Alright.
Okay, who the
I'll add it
fuck's
to the
healing this
collection.
guy? I don't even see a
Ah!
healer behind him. That's what I hate about this guy,
Bro,
man.
what the fuck? How did this guy get fucking behind me? Fuck off, bro.
The old sneakaroo, the flank.
Agent vital signs 0.
Yeah, that was,
Oh, fucking great.
that's not how I wanted to start that.
Ah, I gotta heal. I gotta heal. Oh, great. And I rolled right into another fucking guy. Fuck, man.
Yeah, we shake the shit monkey off on that
Well, that did not go as expected.
one. That's okay. Yeah, I think I ran too far in. I didn't realize.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
I forgot how many people are in this.
Yeah, going for that big
Well,
motherfucker.
we gotta cover this side so we don't get fucking rushed. So I'm gonna put this over here.
Stay out of their way.
Maybe my grenade launcher will work now? Of course, I don't have any fucking ammo. Take out that medic.
Hold on, the big guy's coming around the right. He's almost. Oh, he jumped out. He's hurt. Alright. There's a robot shooting grenades.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Robot's coming around our right.
Immediate medical assistance.
He's got a
needed.
medic with him.
Oh, the medic's picking that big fucker. Oh, you motherfucker.
That's why I said let's take out the medic.
Oh, you got no armor though.
Oh, my ass almost died. Kill that motherfucker. Bye, bitch.
Agent down.
I'm coming on. It burns.
There's the thing.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking robot.
Come here, Wally.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh my god.
Agent
Buddy
down.
Starfish, you got him up and he's like, ugh.
Oh, did he? The old knockout punch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see his body, yeah.
Alright. Be alright.
Fucking Wally, get away from me.
Agent deceased.
It's amazing how their aimbot hits you when you think you're around a corner or something.
Come on, you big fuck.
Calling shenanigans on that. I worried that you never say at a carnival, shenanigans! Translation, Carney ripping you off.
Remember when we were kids and you won that poster, the Stone Cold poster?
Oh,
And you had it on the ride, and the fucking carny took it and like went to pass it to you, and he just fucking dropped it over the side.
or the guy that fucking wouldn't let me leave the exhibition with the fucking scooter, but I won the scooter in the fucking park, but he wouldn't let me leave. I'm like, they fucking, there's
Yeah.
a game over there, man. I just fucking won it. Like, why won't you let me get on the fucking train? That was probably
Like,
the dumbest argument ever.
You sad, pathetic, fucking 2-pack a day smoking motherfucker.
I know, right?
Fucking cabbage smelling, fucking small
Mullet
hand
wearing.
motherfucker. And that was back in the, like, what, 90s? Like, late 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers had mullets, and that was back when, like, nobody gave a fuck. Oh, smoking gives you cancer? Oh, well. I remember this article that I can't remember what it was. There's this article about this guy who was like complaining about like the labor force now.
Yeah.
So he was like old school, you know, like probably a boomer, and he was complaining about hiring nowadays. That everybody he hires, like millennials, they're all like super lazy. They don't want to work hard and shit.
Yeah.
And he said they all just laze around vaping. And I was like, well, sorry that I don't want to get fucking lung cancer. Like,
There's fucking 4 turrets though. That's awesome. We're all using a turret.
oh, there's more guys coming?
What?
The fuck?
Bring it on, Sanchez.
Another 2 planes? What? Bro,
3.
I forgot how long this fucking mission. Oh shit. Just done.
Yeah, they're in the open field. Just release the rest of the NPCs.
Release the Kraken.
Yeah.
Ah.
See if I can pick you up for that big fucker comes. Oh, he's coming.
I threw a turret over there, so hopefully that does something.
System reactivated. System functioning. System forward.
They like killed him mid-roll. I love how these big guys get distracted by the
Drones, yeah.
I love that shit.
Oh, someone just grenaded me. What the fuck? Oh, really?
Look at him run! Look at him run!
Yeah, run in the water.
That's funny.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Tails. Got eyes on a
Don't run.
concentration of hostiles
Don't
by the
run.
helipad. Wait a sec. I'm not seeing any weapons. Battlefield forensics team is my guess. A few of them have
E36
cardboard
enhanced.
boxes.
We can't have any of our stuff walking out of there.
Copy that. Engaging. I'll start from the right, sis.
Fuckers.
You know, dude, I just realized in Ghost of Tsushima that you can like, you can kill people when they're on the ground. I didn't realize that. You can like finish them off by like stabbing them in the head.
That's awesome.
I was like, I've played this game like, I've got 12 hours into this game and I just realized you can do that shit.
I was watching a guy play the that Predator hunting ground game because I never really saw a video of it. Oh, it's all right.
Stoner LMG, LAMG. Suppressing an enemy that is not currently suppressed grants 10% weapon damage for 12 seconds. Alright, sure.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy to do too.
Actually, give me a sec. I'm gonna compare this assault rifle that I just got to the one that I already have. And then if somebody wants it, they can have it. Okay, so this. No, I'm gonna keep this actually.
Someone's shooting grenades again. Fuckers.
Oh, bro, you remember when they changed the minimum wage here? And there was like companies were like freaking out about it. Like Tim Hortons is like, well, I guess we're just gonna have to fucking go out of business.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that shit? So
Yeah.
did you know the first thing that fucking Rob Ford or Doug Ford did when he got into fucking office? When he became premier? He killed that shit, like fucking instantly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why I love when his fucking like fat Irish fucking ass shows up and he's like, I'm for the little man. I'm like, oh yeah, really? I'm like, so what's up with killing that minimum wage, man? What's up with that?
I know.
I'm like, you know, your family is one of like in the top 25 richest families in all of the GTA. I'm like, what the fuck do you know about poverty, bro? Like, you know absolutely fucking nothing. I'm like, yeah, you're Irish, so yeah, you know, you have a lower class of fucking standards even when you do have money. But, I mean, you know, it doesn't mean that you know fuck all, right? Like,
Shit. Ah.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Bullshit.
are you dead?
I had to go back a little bit. I was getting chased by a fucking yellow and a dog.
An agent
Bro.
needs assistance.
That thing hits you with his gun, you're dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
An agent has disconnected.
That's because you're a bitch. That was that guy with the mic. He's being a bitch.
No, that's the guy with the mic.
Oh.
He vapes, so he's alright.
Oh, he's fucking. The dog's fucking flanking me.
What are you vaping on, man? Come on. I know you probably got some weird ass fucking, probably one of those like strawberry kiwi banana type people. You either got the dessert people, you know what I'm saying? Like you either have the dessert people, the people are like, what are you vaping on? They're like, I've got chocolate cupcakes with sprinkles, and then you got the other people that are like, what are you vaping on? They're like, strawberry. It's like, fair enough. Seriously, man, that's the vaping world. And then you got the super cocky guys that are like, oh yeah, so you know, you use pre-built mods. I'm like, yeah. They're like, well, I build my own decks and make my own coils. I was like, congratulations. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you, man. Like, fucking good for you that you have all that extra time on your hands. Fuck that shit. I actually had one guy that I work with give me shit because he's like, ew, you use like pre-made coils? They're like, you know that stuff comes from China and it's got chemicals and shit all over it. I'm like, bro, I smoked for 10 fucking years, okay? I'm like, there is nothing that could be on these fucking mesh coils that is as bad as the fucking formaldehyde that I was bringing into my lungs for 10 years straight. I'm like, absolutely nothing, okay? One of the elements in cigarettes is on the fucking elemental table that they use in fucking hydrogen fusion that they put in nuclear bombs, okay?
Yeah.
So, like...
Well, sorry to disappoint, but I'm just a menthol guy.
Oh, okay. I tried that. Oh, so you smoke like fucking, you smoke like Newports and shit like that, where you actually smoke?
Yep.
Yeah, ugh. Fuck, man.
Yep, for fucking like 12 years in a row, man.
Oh, that shit's brutal, bro. It's just like fucking chewing Excel gum and taking a drag off a cigarette. Ugh.
Yep. So this juice that I have is the most that feels like a Newport. So
Okay.
I've been smoking like the same flavor for about, I don't know, like for about 7 years.
Wow. That's consistency.
Yep.
Don't you feel so much fucking better though? Like within like 6 months, man, of just vaping, like I don't fucking hack up shit. You know, I don't get all wheezy. You know what I mean? Like
The thing
I don't
with
feel
me
like
was that I was like, I just lit a cig and take a few puffs, and that's it. So I was just throwing away money, bro.
yeah, I don't know. I was never like that. Like I probably smoke like a pack every 2 to 3 days. So I wasn't like a heavy chain. I wasn't like a heavy fucking chain smoker, right? Like I know people that they'll smoke like they'll be driving in their car for like 2 or 3 hours and they'll smoke half a pack of cigarettes.
I was like a pack a day, and then
damn.
to have a few drinks. Like fuck that shit. Like 2 packs.
Yeah, the casual, the social smoker. Yeah, I think when we went to the bar,
I've been vaping like, I don't
An
know,
agent
like
is
for
no
about
longer in your group.
7, 8 years.
An agent
And
is
since,
reconnected.
well, at the beginning I tested a lot of different flavors, but since I tried this one, I was like, this is my flavor.
you live in the States or Canada?
Bro, I'm from Puerto Rico.
Oh. I was wondering, man. I was gonna ask you. I was like, bro, I'm like Newport. I'm like, you grow up around black people or are you Latino? I was gonna ask, man. I was like, fucking. The only people who smoke fucking Newports that I know of are fucking Latinos, black guys, or white boys that grew up around fucking Latinos or black guys. Those are the only people that I know. Grenade. Throwing a grenade. Fuck. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, they got a medic back there. Rush him, rush him, rush him.
Another agent has joined your group.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Grenade. Oh, this guy's like fucking bullet
Rogue
sponge.
agent detected.
Oh shit.
Rogue agent.
Dude,
Oh shit. Oh
we better get some
shit.
good fucking loot. We better get some good fucking loot.
We're
Do
gonna
we have
get
a fourth guy now?
yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, and the fourth guy literally comes as the agents are coming out.
So wait, you live in Puerto Rico or you're from Puerto Rico?
I live in Puerto Rico.
Oh
You
wow.
speak English pretty fucking good.
They have internet out there?
Are you? Yeah, dude.
No, I'm just
dude,
playing. I'm
they
just playing.
They have better shit than we have fucking here, man.
I know.
Are you fucking crazy, bro? What speed do you have? Like here, I don't know. It was like
Moving to the next target.
I'll say like about a year ago.
You've got a division element
Like
headed
the
your way.
internet
This
can
is the real
go up
test.
to
Leave it to me,
I
sir.
don't know, like 100 megs. But that's crappy as fuck, bro.
Everyone shares the same
But,
cable.
But yeah, well, they have a lot of wireless internet out there too, like fixed wireless. So they'll have like they'll have a CPE or like a piece of equipment outside the house, and then that's what gets the signal from the tower. There's a lot of that shit actually. But your cell phone plans and shit like that are dirt fucking cheap, man. Like in
I don't
comparison
know,
to the rest.
Right now I pay like, well, I just pay my phone, and I pay like 32 bucks.
You know how much I pay for my cell phone, man? $172.
Holy shit.
Yeah, mine's about 105, 110 myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those aren't pesos
Canada-
either.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Actually, I think that my plan is like $29.99, and
Nice.
it's like unlimited calling to US and whatever.
Yeah, we get Canada has the worst cellular plans and the highest cellular data costs in all of North America for sure. But even parts of South America and Asia and shit like that, they are just destroying us because a cell phone is considered a necessity, right? Like you need that shit.
Yeah,
Here
emergency
it's like, well,
type.
yeah. Like even in Cuba, that shit's subsidized. So the fucking the Cuban government will fucking subsidize your phone for you. They'll be like, oh, everybody needs a cell phone.
Oh shit.
We'll pay for half of that shit for you.
Rogue Defender drone detected.
I love how they're not looking; they're just shooting their grenades over the bush.
Rogue
Dude, I was
artillery
nowhere
turret
near that fucking
detected.
guy, and he destroyed me.
Yeah,
Rogue
my
Stinger Hive detected.
oh my god, my drone got fucked. We just need one of them to come to us.
Yeah, we gotta split him up.
Incinerator turret detected. Rogue bombardier drone detected.
It's just funny how they have every skill in the book. Boy, was someone behind us?
No, I don't think so.
Oh shit, that is.
No.
How's
was weird.
how's the whole industry been in Puerto Rico since
Rogue
COVID?
Mender Seeker mine
Because I know you
detected.
guys rely a lot on the hospitality industry and shit like that, right?
Actually, it's kind of. I think that COVID did something that needed to be done here in Puerto Rico, bro. Because, like for example, I work on a call center,
Okay.
right?
I was gonna say your
And-
English is really fucking good. They call you and you're like, this is Steve?
I was born in New York, though. I was born in
Oh,
New York,
okay.
but I came to Puerto Rico when I was 6 years old. So,
Okay.
so the thing is, like, I work on a call center, right? And
Right.
since COVID, they started working from home because on my company they have never worked from home.
Right.
Whoa!
No, man, I feel you. Like even my work, my mom's work too. And you know what? I think that's going to become the new normal. I think work from home is like the future. Like eventually everybody's just going to work from home unless you're in a job
Rogue
where
striker drone detected.
you know you're in hospitality or you're in sales or something, you know what I mean? But like I honestly don't see us going back into an office in, probably not before the end of the fucking year. Like the CEO of our company let it slip. Like we have these meetings where we go for like lunch and shit every week. And he's like, how are we gonna do this in December? And everybody was like, December? And he just kind of like looked at us and didn't say anything. And I was like, oh.
Serious trauma
Dude,
detected.
how did you die, you bastard?
They shot that fucking purple shit.
Out of action.
Drone. There's a drone.
Agent killed.
God damn it. He's rushing us.
Ah,
Incinerator
keep running
turret
back if you have to.
Fuck!
Rogue bombardier drone.
Keep running back.
detected.
Do what you gotta do. Good.
Bro, just run, man.
He's coming.
We can't take on. Fuck.
Shit. Oh, I'm trying to get my camera angle on him. Okay, he's still standing. He's reloading.
Fuck. That drone.
He's coming.
Fuck.
I think he's coming. Hold on, my camera angle fucking switched.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming.
Yeah, he's over there. He's the only one, though.
Come on. Take these fucking grenades to your face, bro. We can do this.
Fucking agents, man.
Rogue defender drone.
There's two of them
detected.
now. Another one just ran in. He took cover near him. Oh, third one just ran in.
Bro, I've tried to hit this guy with 3 fucking grenades. Or chick, or whatever the fuck it is.
I sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
the
do
fourth
any
one just came in.
Dude, I can't see anything.
Rogue Mender seeker mine detected.
Fucking bullshit and their stupid aim bots, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's almost like their shots are based on the buttons you hit on your controller. As soon as you hit those buttons, they're like, okay, we'll do this. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, they're behind me. Great. Wait, where was he shooting me from?
The jungle. My fucking camera angle moves on me. I'm trying to see him. See, they're chasing the drones. Of course, I take it down pretty quick. Should have my skill build on for this. Fuck.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected. Agent down. Rogue
I'm just gonna
striker
team. I'm
drone
just gonna
detected.
team wipe.
An agent needs assistance.
Wow, we just got fucked up. Damn. Alright.
You should have tried the glitch where NPCs always have to run back to their checkpoint once you run back far enough.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until the legendary mission the one day. If you run back far enough, it's almost like they can't go that far and they run back to their little area.
Target lost.
This is nice.
So how much do you make at that the call
Move
center?
to the next target. Negative. Hold there.
How much
Well,
do they
it
give
was
you?
kinda, for me, it was kind of fun
This is the
because
real test. Leave it to me, sir.
we had to do everything and get ready to work from home in about 3 to 4 days.
What? So it's like, hey,
Yep.
get monitors, get fucking everything. Do they,
Well, we
do they
had
help
to
you pay for that shit? Or?
give the agents some monitors. We had to lend them a few computers, a few powers. Make sure that the agents download the programs and all that shit. So I got stuck. From a supervisor, I got stuck on support, and I'm the only one right now on support. And it's kind of fun. I just chill.
That's not too bad.
Well, you know, I got stuck. Don't get me wrong. Like at the beginning, it was fucking nice.
Yeah, during the transition period.
Yep, I worked. Maybe I did like around 30 tickets a day. Then, you know, I got right now. Maybe I do like 2 weeks. So
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, you know. Because like I was trying to get a position for a room supervisor.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened. And
Yeah.
I was the only one that supported. You know, I'm kind of pretty good with computers. So I try to learn everything on the programs and all the troubleshootings and all that shit.
Right.
So
what do you guys like support? Like, what's your contract? Like Dell or IBM or Lenovo or like what do you guys?
Dell.
Dell. Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
I know that they have. I'm not sure because like I know that we have a lot of Dells, but
right.
Like maybe like about 2-3 months I'll say. They started working with Lenovo.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Lenovo's are more cost effective, but Dell has that like business grouping shit, so it's like super cheap if you're doing it on like a corporate thing. That's what my work does. We're all with Dell, but Dells make fucking shit machines. Shit's garbage. That's my opinion. I mean, I'm at my computer 8 to 10 hours a day, so. That's not bad. Like I wonder, like, so obviously, what's the currency down there? Like, you don't get paid in USD, do you? You get paid in USD, or is it like local currency?
Yeah, we do.
You get paid in USD? Oh, that's not too bad.
No,
wow.
It's not.
That's crazy.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah, man. Working in a call center is nice, but eventually that shit just gets tired, man. Like, if you want to work in IT...
Shit. I just want to go, bro.
Yeah, just...
I'm too tired. I've been there, like, for about 6 years.
Oh, fuck that. No, I couldn't do that shit, man. I did that in the beginning when I started off my career, like P1 residential troubleshooting, residential tech support. I work with, like, fiber. I work with SIP. So PVX systems. I work with standard wireless home LAN, so like troubleshooting home routers and managed routers and all that shit. And then I realized there's no fucking money in that shit, man. Like getting paid like $16 an hour while the boss gets fucking rich. You know what I mean? And he's paying you pennies, and I just couldn't do it, man.
That's the thing. That's why, like right now in Puerto Rico, the big thing is call centers, because they can say, the company can say like, we do all the customer service on U.S. territory. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
I think that's a big sell. You know, that's their big sell.
Yeah, of course.
Because that, like, here, like for example, and I know this like that, like for example, like, the company got paid for each communicator. Like for example, I was a supervisor, working with, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
Okay, yeah.
Oh shit.
So, St. Jude paid the company, like, well, when I was a supervisor on Fort St. Jude, they got paid $38.75 per hour per communicator assigned to that campaign.
Right.
And the agent got paid $8 an hour. You know?
Yeah, that's... Nah, man, there's no money. And this is something I wish, like, this is something my mom told me, like, way back in the day.
The only difference is, I was kind of laughing, but I don't know which of you guys were talking, like, I got paid like $50K a year.
Serious trauma detected.
But here in Puerto Rico, like, I wish I got paid 50K a year.
Yeah, man.
I got paid like right now I'm a supervisor and I got paid maybe like 23K and like for real.
Yeah, but that's
I have
20K American though. We're Canadians, so that translates pretty big.
Oh, okay.
That's about $40,000 a year Canadian. Crawl, bro, crawl. Yeah, man. Like that's the thing, and I mean I understand that, right? Depending on what type of the world you're in, but you have to remember your cost of living is extremely low, right? Like for 1,300 USD a month, you could probably get a nice fucking condo, you know, or a nice fucking. You could probably get a 3-level house for 1,300 USD a month. You know what I mean? Like you can get a
for real, like here in Puerto Rico it's very rare that you get like for example like rent for 1,300. You know, like rent here is like on the east side of the island that is a little bit more expensive.
Right.
I'll say that you can buy a pretty nice, well, like the apartment that is the one below mine on the east side of the island.
Yeah.
It has a 3-bedroom. The master bedroom has a walk-in closet and a bathroom.
Yeah.
And those guys pay like 875, I think it is. What? Yep. 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and you know everything else.
Bro, so that's 800.
Oh,
that's 875.
And it came full equipped. Like they did
furniture, everything.
Yeah, furniture and everything.
Okay, so put that in perspective. 875 USD doing the. So they're paying. If that's 875 USD, yeah. Or is that like what's the local currency in Puerto Rico? Is it pesos?
Yeah, no, USD.
Okay, so 875 USD, that's about $1,240 a month. So I'm paying $1,300 Canadian, which is about 800 to 900 USD. And I have a bachelor, which basically means my living room, my bedroom, and everything is all together, and then my bathroom and my kitchen are separate. And I'm paying about $800 to $900 USD a month for that.
Damn.
So yeah, exactly. Like if I was to like fucking move to Puerto Rico with the salary that I'm making now, even still, I'd probably be making only about a few thousand a year more than what you're making, because it would get converted into USD, right? Because Puerto Rico, you guys don't like Canadian dollars or anything like that. You guys all want USD, right?
Almost every country's like that. Jamaica, 1 year, accepted Canadian, and then the next year we went, they're like, yeah, we don't accept Canadian anymore. And I was like, you fucking dick.
Dude, when I went to Cuba...
The thing with Puerto Rico is that because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, like, the U.S. just control everything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for now.
So, that's why we use USD.
Actually, the Canadian dollar might get better.
That makes sense. I fucking hope so. 72 cents, man.
No, they said that it will because of all this bullshit that's going on.
Fucking hope so. Well, yeah. So I forgot about that. So I mean, Puerto Rico is still considered technically like an American territory. So you guys get a lot of American tourists and shit like that.
Nothing I can't handle,
well,
boss.
Like for real,
I hear that a lot from folks that end up dead a few minutes later. Spare me the swagger and prove you can get results.
It's like you get to certain towns where you can find more American people than actually Puerto Ricans. Like for example, Rincon is a town on the west side of the island. It's pretty popular for surfing. And American people just took over the town, you know, because like when they came to Puerto Rico, they can find maybe a piece of land very cheap, you know, on their perspective.
So they just came in and started buying up all the land and shit like that.
Yep, and it happened the same thing with all the
like what the
wine
Americans did in Cuba.
Exactly, and it happened the same thing with, for example, like Vieques and Culebra. Those are like little islands that are part of Puerto Rico, and those little islands got populated by American people, you know.
Wow.
Because they went and they took over the island, and now, like for example, you can see the difference in prices because, like, you can go to, I don't know, anywhere on the island and you can buy a bottle of water for $1, and if you go to Vieques or Culebra, water a bottle, it will cost you maybe $2 to $3.
Wow. But, so you know what they're doing, right? Like, they're systematically making it so local people can't afford to live there.
Yeah, it is. And they are forced to sell, and they can buy them, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, imagine your family, like 3 generations of your family have, like, cultivated the land and lived on the island, and then some rich fucking white family shows up, and they just, like, systematically jack up the prices on everything to the point where you basically can't afford to live there anymore. And see, and that's why fucking people hate fucking Americans, man. Because Americans are the worst fucking colonists in existence.
Totally agree. You know,
like, okay.
And the thing is, like here, like politics, it's first of all, is, in my opinion, one of the most corrupt in the fucking world. So, like, for example, we got hit by a major hurricane, Maria.
Oh yeah.
A few years back, right? And the governor of the island had to resign because
all the money disappeared, right? Like all the relief money?
The money, bro, the help, the food, the medicine, everything was disappearing, bro. Everything.
That's fucked up.
Everything was disappearing. And like, well, like, it was like about a year ago.
Agent down.
A year ago, they found a storage that had like about 150 pallets of water from the hurricane.
What?
And there were people without water, drinking water around the island. But they decide not to give it to the people in Puerto Rico and just use it for politics and that kind of shit. Like, the governor was not giving anything unless he was president.
That's crazy. Well, I can't remember who it was who said that. How you control the people? You make them hungry.
Yeah.
Make them hungry and thirsty, and there's nothing that they won't agree to. I mean, that's super fucked up, but I mean, shit, man, like. And that's what I was saying, like, about, like, taking away, like, the basic human fucking necessities, right? Like, the shit that separates us from living like animals, right, is, you know, we have a place to sleep, you know, we sleep in a bed, you know, we have food, we cook. You know what I mean? Once you take that kind of shit away from people, like, you make people have to shit in a hole in the ground, people have to sleep outside in the dirt, you know, they have to eat scraps. You're basically that you're turning that person into an animal, right? Like, you're taking away, like, what makes them human, and that's what's fucked up to me. Like, I don't understand how governments or just groups of people can let people live like that. That's super fucked up. Man.
Yep, but, you know, here's the thing, like, for example, if you tell that of the Puerto Ricans, like, they will even say, like, no, you did a great job, or I don't know. I think that Puerto Ricans are kind of blind you know, are blind against the government.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of sounds like it. The problem is, though, is that Latinos in general, like Puerto Ricans, fucking Cubans, you guys all are you have a lot of pride, you know what I mean? So it's like, you're never the types of people to ask for handouts, right? So, I bet you there was a lot of times where they, like, fucking people just didn't want to take that shit, right?
Yeah, well, like I told you, like I was saying, like, when Maria happened, like everybody went to the street and made the flyers in front of the White House, and the governor had to resign.
But, like, I mean, there's corrupt politicians at every government, every level of government, it's all across the world, you know. But I mean, South America, man, like that's, you know, like getting, like, ordered fucking killings on, like, you know, other people, like, in the vote, you know, like, other people trying to run for office and shit like that. Like, the next thing you know, their family just fucking disappears, right? Like, Latin America is just like South America in general is just like a whole other fucking world, man. It's like, all of a sudden you've got a guy who's, like, running against you in office, and then the next thing you know, his fucking family goes missing. You know? And then his family doesn't show up again until he resigns, because he's not gonna run for office anymore. You know, like, that's some hardcore shit, man. Like, I don't know, man, but when I went to Cuba, I mean, I know that Cubans and Puerto Ricans, you guys kind of share the same kind of shit. Not really. A little bit, though.
The culture is pretty similar, and actually part of and it's because it's part of the history of the island itself.
Right.
But the only difference was, like, when the revolution happened, like, Cubans, we settled down with the Americans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cuba did.
I always found it hilarious when I went to Cuba that, you know, Che Guevara, like, there's pictures of Che Guevara everywhere. And what I always found hilarious is he's an Argentinian.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, he's not even Cuban, right? Which
like,
I always found was like,
for example, but it happened the same thing for me. Like, okay, my last name is Figueroa, right? And there is a guy when the revolution happened on the 50s. That actually, I was kind of surprised because he is part of my family, right? He is he used to be pretty close where I live right now. And,
oh wow!
And for his family, he was just a crazy guy. But for the revolution, he is part of actually the fucking history of the revolution of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yep. So for me it's kind of funny, you know, and I was kind of like this is kind of crazy, you know. For some people, like, you don't mean shit.
Yeah.
And for others,
people, yeah. Yeah. Well, like, if you go to fucking Argentina, there's not pictures of Che Guevara everywhere.
Nope.
You know, they don't have his face slapped on the side of buildings and shit like that. Like, if you go to like central Cuba, like Havana, like New Havana, where their, like, parliamentary building is, like where, you know, all the politicians and everything are, they literally have Fidel Castro's face slapped on one building, and then directly beside it, they have Che Guevara. That's a pretty big fucking deal. You know what I mean? For an Argentinian, for not even a native of that country, you know, and to have your portrait or your picture, you know, in Parliament next to fucking, you know, Castro, like that's a big fucking deal, right? But you go to Argentina and they're all like, yeah, whatever, we don't care. Right? Oh, Che Guevara, yeah, who? Huh? Yeah, most people don't understand, dude. Like the guy was like, he was training to be a doctor, right? He was a smart fucking guy, man. Like before he started studying like guerrilla tactics and fucking all that shit, he was studying to become a doctor. So he wasn't a dumb guy.
Right here in Puerto Rico, you know, there's a lot of shit. Like it doesn't matter what you like to do, you will find something to do here. You will find something.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
And the thing is,
you
like,
know,
it's
come visit.
so when you guys buy stuff, like, do you guys get taxed? So say you go into a store and you wanted to buy something, and it's $16.99. Do you pay taxes on top of that?
Yeah, like well, we're getting used to pay, but let's say like about 10 years ago, they started the tax thing. Like this is actually a pretty funny story, I'll say, because they started the tax thing to pay for the garbage, you know, for a truck to come by and pick up the garbage.
Right, yeah.
So that's
like sanitation and shit, yeah.
Exactly, sanitation. So
right.
that was the main reason why we got taxed back then, right? But then the government like started to steal the money from that account. So they were saying like, hey, money is not enough, you know?
Huh.
And they were,
wow.
and when we got the tax, they used to say like, oh, it's so here, back then, it was 6%. It was 1% for the local town, and 5% for the state.
Let's give them another 15 meters, so they'll be stuck in the open.
So then they had to bump it up to 7.5 because the money was not enough. And then right now we are at 11.5. Like in about 10 years, I'll say, like from nothing to 11.5.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I was about to say, well, in comparison, we pay. What do we pay? 14%. We pay 14%, right, dude?
Too much.
It's called like HST. So it's GST and PST, so provincial sales tax and like general sales tax or something, but they added them together and they call it HST now. So it's something like fucking 14%.
I'm pinned down by the helo. Multiple snipers. My entire unit is
You know what's crazy though? Like your government has taken so much from the Americans. Like their political system, their way of taxing, you know, cultivation, property ownership, land, like the way that you guys do your land deals and everything. Like your government is like so fucking westernized. It's crazy to me. It's fucking nuts, man.
How long is this mission?
It's forever. It will never end.
Fucking never-ending story, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's sad, man. Eventually, fucking Puerto Rico is gonna become like, where did the Nazis go after World War II? It was Argentina, wasn't it? Didn't they go to fucking Argentina? All the Nazis fled after World War II and they all went to fucking Argentina.
Oh, I thought they, I don't know.
Colonial dignidad. So there was like a whole fucking area in Argentina that it was all fucking Nazis. And there's been like fucking 3 generations of like German families that have grown up in Argentina, and the girls aren't allowed to date local kids. So you're never gonna see a blue-eyed, blonde-haired, you know, like pale-skinned German girl walking around with a you know, a brown Argentinian, right? They're not allowed to date. They're not allowed to fucking communicate with one another. Like, it's just not gonna fucking happen. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you've always got that, like, one white girl that likes, you know, right? Like, that shit just happens all over the world. But that shit is fucking heavily frowned upon, right? But, like, they fucking came there with all their stolen fucking Jew money. And they live in a fucking South American country. And they have no communication with locals. They have their own restaurants, their own bars, their own stores. There's like one portion of the country that's completely segregated. Like like white-only stores, white-only restaurants. Like, it's fucking nuts, man.
Like I said, like, for example, like, in Luzon, like, what I was telling you about, like, it's all, like, they don't even, like, if there's a Walgreens that try to do a store there, they don't allow it.
Wow.
Because they want all the Americans to have their own business so they can generate money so they can still live there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I feel you.
there has been like a few times that they have tried to, you know, to get like a Walgreens. There was a Walmart that was interested in,
right.
but the government doesn't allow it.
That's crazy, man.
Everything,
you know what, though?
Everything is becoming local. And, you know, they call everything like, oh, handmade. And like I said, like, you pay like 10 extra bucks to this handmade.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's crazy, though.
Oh, come on, man. He fucking climbs that.
You Puerto Ricans are good with a razor, though, you guys. I think you guys will be alright. But no, man, I mean, that's fucked up, right? Like, you don't see it from a different perspective until you actually talk to somebody, right?
Like, for example, if you come from Canada and try to do a business in Puerto Rico, you will get so many help from the government. Like, so much. You will get so much out of it. But then, if you're a local, trying to open anything. Like, for
get a small business loan or something like that.
I'm gonna give you an example. Like, back then, like back when I was a teen, I don't know how to say, like, a street vendor. I used to sell like sandwich and hot dogs and hamburgers on the street. Like,
yeah.
And for me, it's a permit to sell on the street. And to get my food truck ready, it was like $6,000.
Holy fuck! Just to get your license to like be a vendor.
Yep.
Like to be able to deal on the street and stuff like that. That's fucking nuts, man.
Whoa, we're getting rushed.
That's on top of everything else.
Whoa, they went right behind us. Holy fuck.
On top of your like traditional expenses and everything like that. Like how does the government, like how do you guys as a people like isn't there a lot of opposition against shit like that? Like, or is it just like whenever there's an opposition?
The thing is, like, I'm so, you know, I'm Puerto Rican, and well, I was born in New York, but like I consider myself a Puerto Rican. You know, I'm very proud of being a Puerto Rican, and my family is Puerto Rican, so I love my culture and everything. But I you know, this is back at, you know, a lot of culture. A lot of the culture here is to try to be of the government. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like to work. A lot of people just try to do a lot of
bare
crazy
minimum
shit so they don't need to work.
Oh, dude, that shit happens here, man. It's called welfare.
Yep.
Called welfare.
All targets down.
And I was laughing because I listened one of you guys speaking about, you know, somebody that doesn't work leaves better than the working class.
Yeah.
And it
here
happens
in some
the same
cases.
thing here.
Oh
So
yeah.
the thing is, like, the government wants us, the people, to leave out of them because in that way they can control us, right? Like, for example, like, you have somebody like me, like I pay like $600 a month for the mortgage of my apartment.
Contact
Right?
imminent. Everyone get ready.
Your assignment. Distract yourself from Boston.
Now for free.
Too late. They're almost on us.
Oh yeah, it's called subsidized housing here. So there's people, I know a girl, just as like a point of reference, just because I'm following your conversation. I know a girl who has a townhouse. She has a 3-bedroom townhouse, full living room, 2 bathrooms, and a renovated basement. And she pays $325 Canadian a month.
Well, here, like, for example, like the electricity here in Puerto Rico is they pay like $10. It doesn't matter how much you consume. So they can just put a heat on their house and leave it on all day long. And it happened the same thing with the water. Like water, they pay like $5. It doesn't matter of the consumption.
Wow.
So
is that the people? Is that the people in general, or just like people that are subsidized, like welfare people? That's fucked up.
Yep. So then you have the working class. Like, for example, me, like I pay like almost $200 for electricity on my house, and about $80 for water on my house.
Holy fuck.
And you have people without work and it pay $10. So, and they have food all year long. They have, you know, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. They could just turn the tap on and leave their house for a few days and just leave it running.
Well, like on the summer last year, they had to go to the project because like people there opened the, like, I don't know how you say that in English, like the where the firemen get the fucking water, so that yellow thing.
Yeah. I understand a little bit of Spanish, so if you have to say it,
they just open it and leave it open. And the thing is, the police didn't dare to go in and turn it off.
Fuck.
Agent out of action.
Wow. That's nuts, man. So is there just like some territories that are just controlled, like you guys don't have issues with like cartels and stuff like that, do you?
Well,
like organized crime and
well, there's a lot of criminal activity right now here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Because, like back in the day, this is such a I'll say small island in comparison to Canada, for example. This is a tiny island.
Right.
There was a big spot, like when I was like, say like about 20 years ago, and the police, the government,
immediate medical assistance needed.
Captured like the 4 big guys that control the island. they had like one on the east, west, and the south and north, right?
Right.
So from that point forward, the criminal activity here in Puerto Rico went crazy. Because like back then, those four guys had
Ran
deals.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then, when they locked up, those four guys, they were then like $100.
Yeah.
So that was the point where everything got fucked up. Wow.
Yeah, you like
Now
take the head
it-
guy, you take the head guys off the street, and you've got a power vacuum, right?
So that right now it's a you know I'll say it's pretty, it's not that bad if you know where you can go, you know.
Right. Like obviously there's some areas that are just like off. Like if you're a gringo, like there's just some areas that you're just not gonna go to. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, well, that's why, like,
Agent down.
I don't know. Like that's one of the things that I didn't like about Cuba, is everybody thought you were American, and they just fucking they hate it. They have like a huge disdain for tourists, right? Like you're just a dollar sign to them, and that's all they care about. Like, oh, you're gonna give me some money? Oh, you're not gonna give some money? Okay, get the fuck out of here. Right? Like they're friendly because they have to be, not because they want to be, right?
Yep.
And like I don't want to go or visit anywhere where, you know, the people are only smiling in my face, but if, you know, there was no cops around, they'd pull a shiv on me and fucking rob me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like that's not somewhere I want to be. Like these are fucking poor people, right? Like they got no money. They see tourists with fucking nice jewelry and nice clothes and nice shoes. You know what I mean? Like one lick for them, they rob one tourist, they can feed their family for fucking a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? And that's the air that I got when I was in fucking Cuba. Like I've never been on vacation before where I almost got into fist fights with people, but there was a few occasions when I was in Cuba I was just like, bro, like I know you're talking shit about me, like I can understand what you're saying, right? And I just, you know, I would just never go back, right? And I don't know, man, like Mexico's the same. Like it's kind of sad, like, you know, all these places are so saturated with tourists,
Get a hold of yourself.
but the people are
Focus
fucking
on the
starving,
mission.
right? Like,
Like, and,
you know,
and I think the thing, you know, Puerto Rico could do a lot better with tourism. But here, like, it's just part of, I'll say, the culture. Like, we don't tolerate a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean?
no, yeah, no, I get it.
So, like, for example, if you go to Dominican Republic, you will get treated like a fucking king. Like, it doesn't matter what the fuck you want, you can get it.
What the hell's going on over there?
Yeah.
My
So,
sister is
like,
down.
Sorry to hear it,
like,
but
for
stick to the
example,
mission.
when I
You
went
copy?
to
What's the
Dominican
mission?
Republic,
These fuckers are gonna pay.
I remember that the open house didn't include black ladies, right?
Right.
And I told the guy, like, hey, you know, I want black ladies. And the guy was like, hey, no problem, bro. Like, and I got black ladies, you know, for the 7 days that I went there.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just tipped the guy $60 and he was like the happiest fuck, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jamaica's the same way, man. And that's the thing I really liked about Jamaica. Like, the next time I go on vacation, that's probably the next place I'm gonna go. One, because it's affordable, and the people are just friendlier. You know what I mean? Like, when I was in Jamaica the first time, I never felt like somebody was gonna perform a jack move on me, right? Like somebody was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna rob you for your shit, right? Cuba, I felt that shit. Like when I was in Cuba, my fucking hair was constantly on like standing up, right? Like I constantly felt like I needed to be on my toes, and I fucking hated that shit. Jamaica, I never felt that way. Like the Caribbean is just, it's just nicer. But yeah, you're right, man. If you tip your bartender and you give them a little bit of extra money and whatever, they'll give you whatever you want. No, duty, no.
Oh, I was gonna try crawling inside. Jeez, nowhere to fucking sit up here.
Do this mission, man. Fuck.
This is the last part, though.
Ah.
I think after this one, I'm probably gonna go to bed too. Fuck, I didn't know this thing was gonna be an hour, probably plus.
Yeah.
Probably would have been longer if we stood in there and fought those agents. But fuck, they were too tough, man. They throw so many specials at you too.
I thought they were gonna keep coming back.
No, you get one try at them.
Well, they steamrolled us, so kudos to them.
Someone's flanking us on the left, purple.
We better get some good fucking loot at the end of this, man.
I don't know.
If I don't get like a heroic or some good armor or something, I'm gonna be pissed. It's just, this is a grind. I didn't know this mission was this long. I think this is the first time I've ever done this mission. Or maybe I'm wrong. No, wait, this is with the two sisters at the end? No, we've done this before. Die! Die! Dude, man, you go to bed earlier than me now.
What's that?
You go to bed like earlier than I do now. Your night owl days are over.
Oh no, I just have to do shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right. More big guys? Oh my god.
There's a yellow flanking us on the right, just watch him.
And it takes forever for me to level up my watch now. Alright, you guys got this. I'm gonna go get my loot. Ooh, God roll. 20% headshot damage? What? Stronghold unlocked. Manning National Zoo.
Yeah, that'll be like, yeah, that's the last one I think after the three that you gotta get to open that.
Total washout.
Oh hey, I got the gun that you got.
Rebuild the unit. Stop sending me fucking clowns. Now, if you'll
Twin
excuse
brother
me,
darkness.
I'm gonna go shoot myself in the fucking head.
Sounds like you hurt Schaefer's feelings. Good work. Keep it up.
Alright. The darkness. Eh.
Here you
Maxed
go.
out.
You can have that if you
Maxed
want.
out. Maxed out headshot damage. What is it?
God.
Oh, I'll take that.
I know,
Here,
eh?
you guys can have all this stuff. Fuck off with that shit. What do we got here? Did I pick up
Yeah, I'll take the critical chance off that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop all the stuff that I don't want. This one has max. Anybody want the darkness? It's got maxed out headshot damage. 11% rifle damage and 10% magazine size.
I'm good.
Anybody?
An agent has left your group.
I'll drop it. Want it. What do I got for armor? Ooh, God roll back there. who picked up the Vector?
I did.
Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, so the gloves I'm going to take. 50%
Alright, man, I'm probably gonna sign off. It's almost 3.
Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna drop these gloves. Somebody wants those God roll gloves. Somebody wants these. Alright, duty. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, man. Sounds good.
Take her easy.
Alright, take it easy.